Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. There's an update on the investigation into the crash that killed a Gustavus Adolphus hockey player. Right before 9 this morning, we got search warrants from the Minnesota State Patrol. Those documents show the car carrying 19-year-old Jory Jones drove through a stop sign, and that's when the crash happened. The State Patrol requested computer data from the two cars that were involved. Investigators say 3 of Jones's teammates were hurt in that crash that happened Sunday in Montevideo. All of our updates on this story already at your fingertips, all on KARE 11's digital platforms. Let's go to our weather now. It's going to be a refreshing weekend after the sauna, maybe steam room that we had the last few days. Been in the backyard. Should be more comfortable this weekend, yeah?
Yeah, I think a lot of folks are finally looking forward to some cooler temperatures. Today, however, it still is pretty warm and a touch on the muggy side as well. We're going to see high temperatures back in the mid-80s, though another step back from the highs we saw yesterday. And we're also tracking a cold front, which is currently working its way across the state, coming in from the northwest. We have a broken line of scattered thunderstorms along this front, the strongest of which is right now moving through the St. Cloud area, bringing some lightning and some very brief but heavy downpours. That same front is going to move through the Twin Cities metro within the next couple of hours, but it looks like a lot of those storms will be fizzling, so it's going to be a hit and miss storm opportunity as we head into mid-afternoon. By the time we get to 8, 9 o'clock tonight, that front exits to the south and east, and overall that'll lead to quiet weather heading into the weekend. This is the forecast for today. A lot of 80s on the map and probably feeling a touch warmer when you factor in the humidity. Look at these highs for Saturday. A lot of 70s and even 60s across northern Minnesota. A lot more refreshing, and these 70s are likely going to stick around for the long term. Here's your 7-day forecast. Warmest day in the 7-day, that's today. 70s in the forecast Saturday and Sunday. Then another front moves through Sunday evening, bringing some rain showers, mainly overnight Sunday night into early Monday morning, staying seasonably cool through the middle part of next week before gradually warming up towards the end of next week. Chris?
All right. Thank you, Ben. Whatever you do this weekend, take the KARE 11 weather app with you. It'll help you decide if you need a hoodie in the morning or the night. We're approaching that time. It is free in every app store. Now, it's a busy weekend around the Twin Cities, especially if you're in the North Metro or you're going to the fair. And there's a few closures you got to know about. Jennifer Austin has a look at that weekend traffic.
Just one weekend closure to tell you about. This one in the North Metro, 252 down from 694 up to 610. That closure begins Friday at 10 p.m. It will reopen Monday morning around 5. Hey, if you're headed to the fair, no major interstate closures surrounding the fairgrounds, but I do want to tell you about something. Maybe you'll run into it as you're trying to find parking. Cleveland is closed between Larpenteur down to Buford Avenue, so beware of that.
Cleveland closed. Got it. There is no shortage of free entertainment options at the State Fair. Tonight, you can see Lady Midnight grace the stage. So Lady Midnight is a St. Paul native known for a unique sound with like this Afro-Caribbean and indigenous influence. The show is at 5. It's over at the NPR stage on the corner of Judson and Underwood. KARE 11 Barn is ready to welcome another performer for an intimate showcase this afternoon as well. It's not every day you get access to artists like this. Rapper and state representative Maria Issa is live today at 2 o'clock. She was raised on the west side of St. Paul and now represents District 65B, the same area she grew up in. If you leave soon, you'll arrive right on time to catch her set in about 90 minutes. And if the fair is not your thing, maybe check out the Lakes Bluegrass Festival. This is the 17th year for this event in Pine River. There are more than 40 hours of entertainment, hands-on workshops, and jam sessions there. The event is hosted by a nonprofit called the Pine River Area Foundation. And for an affordable chance to see the Vikings, they play their final preseason game this weekend against the Arizona Cardinals. That game is tomorrow at noon. That's all for now. I want you guys to have a great afternoon. We will see you, and I will see you at 4 o'clock live at the State Fair.